Hey, bonsai lovers. Today we'll take a look at one of the most popular bonsai styles, the growing in rock style, or as the Japanese call it, Ishizuki. Ready? Let's go. There are many different types of bonsai, and each has its own unique name in Japanese. Each of these types has slightly different requirements for the tree species used to create that style, but there is some overlap. So just because you have a juniper tree does not mean you can only make a certain type of bonsai. There are several styles that can be done with almost any tree. And today we're going to take a look at one of them, the growing in rock style. The growing in rock style is known as Ishizuki in Japanese. The word ishi means rock and zuki means to grow or to sprout. This style attempts to capture the look of a tree growing out of a rock or out of the cracks in a rock. To do this, we use a flat rock with a shallow planting area. In nature, a tree growing out of a rock would have its roots growing down over the rock, around the rock, and through the rock. We can mimic this by putting the roots of our tree over the top of the rock. Then we fill in around the tree with soil and small rocks. The finished product should look like the tree is growing out of the rock. The great thing about this style is that it works with almost any type of tree. You can use a pine, a maple, an oak, a spruce, a fig, a Chinese elm, a Japanese maple, a birch, a willow, a cherry. You can even use a fruit tree like an apple or a citrus tree. Really, almost any tree will work. The only trees that didn't work well for this style are the ones that naturally have a thick trunk like a cedar tree. The growing in rock style works best with trees that have a thinner single trunk and smaller canopy like a Japanese maple. But that's not to say that you can't try it with other trees. Just keep in mind that it may not turn out exactly how you want it to. Another thing you need to keep in mind is that the age of the tree can make a difference in how you execute this style. Younger trees will be easier to work with than older trees. Younger trees will be more flexible when it comes to bending the branches and moving them around. Older trees have thicker branches and it will be harder to bend them. Not impossible, just harder. Also, you need to take into account the shape of the tree's roots. Some trees have finer, more delicate roots, while others have thicker, stronger roots. When choosing your tree, try to pick one that has a nice, strong root system that will hold up to this type of manipulation. As far as the rock goes, you really have two choices. You can go out in nature and find a rock that looks good and then plant your tree in it, or you can buy a pre-made rock that was made specifically for bonsai. These come in all shapes and sizes and are easy to work with. The growing in rock style can be created in a shallow bonsai pot, a deep bonsai pot, or even a wooden box. For this example, we'll use a shallow bonsai pot. The first step is to place the tree in the pot. Then we'll surround the tree with small rocks. Make sure to leave a gap between the rocks so that you can put soil in between them. Fill in the gaps with soil and then add a couple more small rocks on top of the soil. Take a look at how the tree looks from different angles and then adjust the rocks accordingly. Add more soil if necessary. You want to make sure that the tree is secure and won't fall over. Once you're happy with the rock work, you're finished. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps us out. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe. We release new videos every week. Until next time, happy growing.